Welcome back, everyone, to our third game of our first series of the day here as Viking take on HellRaisers. It's all tied up, one apiece. I'm Gareth, joined by the lovely Lacoste, as always. What are your expectations from this final game, Lacoste?
That was hot.
Well, there's a ton of minus armor on Viking, and this is the type of strat that they ran before when they played the BTS Pro Series, and they won with it, so...
Mid lane should be quite an interesting one. Melee hero up against Shadow Fiend can often struggle up against the Razors, especially now they're level 2. Xan is going in aggressively, but he can't get hit by the long-range raise. He needs to stand his ground, and first blood spilled by Boom. I'm starting to wonder the way this game goes. Terrorblade, maybe jungling in the next 4 or 5 minutes or so. Tiny, Witch Doctor, Doom, and Bloodseeker as the kind of 4-man maneuvering squad as the Light Strike Array from RMS does come in, but Bounty Rune grabbed by Lil. Shadow Fiend trying to get the takedown onto Witch Doctor. One raise will finish him off, and Boom will thankfully grab that kill and the Bounty Rune to fall back on. Oh, Lil,
middle tower's under attack.
Hit by the Light Strike Array. He was thinking about sniping the second bounty, but good placement by RMS. And look at the way Sladar's moving. He's dragging the whole Radiant Creep Wave as, well, kick does die down bottom lane. Avalanche there from Lil, trying to find Aramis. Light Strike Array is good, though, buying another second of time here, but the toss forward. CK will remove the Lina in the mid lane going. Saves the catapult and keeps it alive. Now Creep Wave's here to tank it up. They're also coming from the side. Lil looking for the wraparound onto Boom. They've got Witch Doctor coming in from the left-hand side as well, and Shadow Fiend, he is out in deep water. Unfortunately for Boom, he's been picked off by 3 of HR's heroes.
Nothing he can do on the top lane. They can't pressure a kill on a Slaughter with Chan backing him up, so he just makes a rotation on the bottom, gets a kill, secures a rune, gets a kill on a Shadow Fiend, which is a pretty big deal.
And now smoked up with a Witch Dog looking for the SF again. Avalanche toss, the TP reaction. RMS is coming. Lina will arrive in time as the raindrops from Boom, keeping him alive. RMS with just one Light Strike Array, though. Not able to get a turnaround kill, but at the very least, allowing the SF to fall back to the jungle safely. Keep trying to go for that tier 1 tower as well. Lil yet again going for this multi-angled approach onto a gank. And again, Tiny from the right-hand side, Witch Doctor from the left. In the middle, the Chaos Knight stuck with Nyx's Terrorblade. They'll finish off Toby quite easily. The Maledict should tick him down as the final pop will get Witch Doctor the kill. Now, this has been really nice systematic stuff from HellRaisers. They're creating space in all the right places.
He wants to pressure the tower. They have Witch Doctor and Bloodseeker, so you have someone to stop a TP with the Rupture. Oh, they're not going to see him. Now they place the ward behind the tower. This should be a freebie one. I'm not sure if they can get anything out of this. There's a push coming out to the bottom lane. I'd like to defend that.
They come here with 2 heroes, Lil and Funnick, both onto Shad. The Chaos Bolt and the Blood Right comes, but Lil, well, they're trying to get it out of there, but Tiny is 1 hit away from death. They do get the trade, though, as Slardar picked off by the Kasani Doom as Aramis thinking about a Light Strike Array, but who does he focus? Doom is sprinting off to the left. They're trying to connect, but it's a 1-second stun, and Aramis doesn't get the chain combo in. Viking do bring the numbers down, but they can't get that full-on follow-through.
He is having fun. I mean, he's doing his job, getting the most out of the situation that he was in. His position for Tiny left him alone, and then he needs to make for himself. He makes another lane. Like, this is the 4th lane in Dota. Top, bottom, mid, jungle, and the lane that Funnick just made.
The Bloodseeker lane, 2-second stun. They do pass the Doom. Light Strike Array finally there, and they will bring Xani down. Viking finally getting something for their efforts, as they do convert that mid lane for about the 20th time this game. A distraction from the Terrorblade. A vast portion of this dire jungle has been farmed through. He's shoved top tier 1. TB sitting just over 5k net worth. As the catch onto the Lina yet again. Laguna Blade's back to Witch Doctor, trying to get at least a trade with the Maledict ticking. Might just be able to do it. Aramis gets the pick off all the mech from Celery. That saved her. Not only do you get a kill on Witch Doctor, but you survive on Lina. Shadow Fiend BKB is a big turning point as bottom lane. They get the stuns in onto Tiny. Toby and Aramis gonna blast them off the face of the map again. Boom. That can just jump into a fight and not care about his life. He has to be able to go in and out of fight, focus down the right targets that he needs to, the Lina, the Shadow Fiend. And you were talking about winning a fight and then going into Roshan Lacoste. Viking says, screw you, we're just gonna go into the pit regardless.
Let's see.
Phantasm from Toby. Blood right there. Bloodseeker being focused down. The crit's not quite taking Funnick down as the Maledict lands onto Toby, but Roshan is pretty fallen. Dowell, Witch Doctor, crushed by the jump from Shad and Toby. And Roshan will be going down for Viking to put Aegis into the hands of Boom.
Well, if teamfight is not gonna come to you, you force Roche teamfight.
Doom heading into BKB Shivas, pretty much the same as the old position 3. You know, you think S4 Doom, and this is the build that he went a lot of the time. Blink, War Stomp, maybe drums, but BKB and Shivas, they're going to be your tanky frontliner, creating space for TB.
Yeah, this is the build. You just get the items faster because you're getting the levels faster. There's a Rupture on Toby. I don't think Toby cares too much. Level 1 Rupture.
He really doesn't care. He wants Funnick. He tastes blood in the jungle. Bloodseeker dead for what feels like the second time in pretty quick succession. Funnick didn't die the entire laning stage, but now 0, 2, and 1.
Like, they're playing so well around Tiny. They killed him twice. The lane his Blink Dagger. Now your Tiny has an 18-minute Blink Dagger that he did not show.
Trying to get himself into a position to use it. Lil hiding away near top tier 1. Vikings still smoked up on a couple of heroes. That's going to expire on Aramis now.
Oh, geez,
Courier, though, on its way
killed.
to the secret shop, getting sniped by the Lina. Viking considering the tier 1 tower here. They're going to go in with Chen creeps.
Dire's top tower
Trying to bait people in. It's a double damage from SF. Force the glyph.
Because Radiant just fortified Radiant's top tower is under attack.
HellRaisers probably okay with this, though. They're getting a lot of pressure onto both of the side lanes. And Bloodseeker is given a little bit of room.
Dire's top tower
That is a freebie tier 1 for Viking. And now the fear is at the back of the heads of HellRaisers. They're hiding their Terrorblade in their base.
Look where Bloodseeker's farming. Like, I mean,
I told you. It's what I said. He's just in random places on the map.
He's trying to fish for any kind of information. Maybe if there's smoke ganking, you know, buy some time until this Aegis runs out.
He's being intelligently efficient as they toss the SF in. Aegis going to be reclaimed here, it looks like, as the first life of Boom taken out. Now, Viking struggling to get into position here to react. The BKB from Boom, but he's doomed. Boom is doomed, and the SF's out, but Toby has found Funnick. Somehow getting the pick off from the right-hand side, and in comes Shad with the Death Ward there. They're trying to chip away at Slaughter, but he's so damn tanky with the Aghanim Step to go, and he's sprinting forward. Shad with the rest of Viking cleared through 3, and Terrorblade with Tiny hide in the trees. I don't know if there's a way out of this one. They're closing in around him. Nyx is in trouble. In comes the stun, trying to dodge with the Manta. Well played by the TP. Turns to Sunder, turns to fight. Shad will drop, but the Terrorblade is surviving. The toss counters the rift. No way can Nyx get away from here. Aramis is going in with the Dragon Slave to clear him up, but he gets the kill at long last, finding the TB. But Viking losing that. Slaughter there doesn't feel great, but taking a melee barracks does. Bloodseeker finds Aramis. Does Funnick have a way to cancel TP? Doesn't look like it, but Aramis gonna have to just self-fuels and try and run away. Oh, he did have a clumsy net, my apologies, but the turnaround potential. In we go. Witch Doctor being blown out by the CK. Just need a hit, a crit, and there you have it.
He almost gets one-shotted there. Shad, he's in, using the puddle.
What
does he get from that puddle? HP regen bonus 35, 12 bonus armor, 40% status resistance.
Not bad, huh?
They're top
pretty spicy. Now, second lane of barracks falling as Viking fully in control of this game. HellRaisers don't seem to have a way to answer any of these questions being posed by them as Tiny does get a combo off. Lina self-fuels, but they've blown up Lil, and Aramis might just be walking away with the essence of getting heals from Chen. RMS survives. Reality Rift back in. Kasani! Oh, where did he go? That's just a 3-hit from Shadow Fiend on Winstrike. This is game over. That is absolutely demoralizing as Vikings walk into this base and they're 3-shotting people. Blood right looks good. Everyone scatters to the wind and Viking reset. 2 lanes that got what they came for. Time to fall back. Get back to farming, lads. Not an objective that Radiant want to particularly defend, and it's not easy to defend either. Too many access points here with 2 ramps above it, jungle below it. They just let Viking take the objective.
Okay, so they're going for high ground. CK ult.
Jesus. Well, that tower didn't last long. They blink stomp, but the beacon for boom, perfectly timed as he turns, and Doom has to run. They've already blown up Funnick. He didn't last very long. Kicked is gone. It's all over. That's been shut out completely. Viking, they sniff it out, they see it coming, and boom with that beautiful BKB reaction time. As HellRaisers tap out. GG's gold, and Viking take the series 2-1.
Yeah, this was perfectly executed by Viking. They did not play aggressive at the early stages of the game because it's hard for them to set things up. Instead, they're waiting for their momentum. Chen get